and I adore my grandson and my daughter, and I'm not sorry that I did that, but it was one of those. It was sort of a heartbreaking thing. And,
Sure.
And so I've been just itching to go back to school. I'm probably not going to do the aerospace engineering thing. And one of the reasons that I'm just sort of babbling now. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I was always involved in aviation. I love aviation, and I would love to go into aerospace engineering, but I'm not sure that that's the field for me now, especially considering the industry is not doing so good. So I think I'm looking more to go into.
Well, I mean that's true. I believe it was the aerospace industry last month that they said was responsible for the uptick in durable goods. Because of Boeing's release of their new jet, Boeing's release of the Dreamliner, they were able to sell, officially now that the product was available, sell all these commitments. So on the books, there was a lot of durable orders that month.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and hopefully it'll all turn around. It's just I'm not sure I want to take the chance. Aviation kind of let me down, in a big way.
Have you considered ocean engineering, oceanic engineering?
That could be cool.
It's just a change of constants.
I know, and I actually have a set of ship curves at home.
And I happen to know one of the women that for years did professional recruiting for the Society of Women Engineers.
No kidding.
So,
yeah, that's cool.
For that little boat company down the road.
That little boat company, yeah. That little boat company that you're a contractor to.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah, it's not that much different.
No, in fact, I was going to school at Virginia Tech, and they would let you dual major in aerospace and ocean engineering. The required classes for one filled the electives for the other, and it ended up being, I think, an extra semester of classes in order to dual major in 4.5 years. Of course, it was 4.5 years of 20 to 23 credits, which nobody told me at the time was obscene, an obscene amount of credits to take in a semester, 21 credits, but it's like, well, I thought 18 to 21 was normal, and I'm getting told, no, 12 to 15 is normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, well, how do you get to 130 graduate? Oh, no, you don't, huh?
Yeah, that's like drink lots of coffee. Lots of coffee.
Well, yeah, that's a ticket to burnout.
As I said, I was there for 3 semesters.
But anyway, so I'm hoping to get into UConn if I can make that work.
Yeah.
It seems like the time to do it, being the way the economy is right now.
Well, and a lot of it probably has to do with taking a look at what you want to get your degree in, and what's available for support, and what schools in the area will actually get you on the right track for it.
Yeah, and I'm reasonably certain I can find what I want at UConn. It's just, at the time, the aerospace engineering program, there aren't that many schools in the United States that offer aerospace engineering.
Not aerospace, no. Likewise, for that matter, oceanic or material sciences engineering were very rare too.
Yeah.
Those were the 3 I was looking at.
But I always had an affinity for engineering. I don't think that's the way I'm going to go. Ultimately, I really would rather go more into the sort of the medical end of things. But I always had an affinity, for engineering, and I've always been a sort of a spare time engineer. And in fact, we have a good friend who is a bridge engineer, Ken.
Yes, that's right.
Ken, who I have to call because Ken is a sweetheart and it wants to help with the move, and I need to call him and say, okay, come down and help us move stuff. Ken's a sweetheart, and
we've left all the heavy stuff for you.
but Ken engineers bridges, kind of cool. The bridges are kind of neat.
Yeah, civil and mechanical engineering.
Some of especially the really big ones.
Urban engineering.
Although we actually have a phone call, and then we'll talk about the Narrows Bridge and the Tacoma
Narrows Bridge was one of them.
The one, the poster child for resonance. If you open up a physics book, and look for resonance, you will find a picture of this bridge. Anyway, we're going to take this call.
And if you open your iPad, you'll find a video of the bridge.
Yes. Good evening, NLC Trans. You're on the air.
Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Hi, Renee.
Renee.
Good. Good. The reason why I called, I wanted to find out. I'm planning on getting back in touch with Eastern, and I wanted to get in touch with Catherine McManus,
Yep.
but I cannot find the number. Do you have that by any chance?
She was the one that hosted us at Eastern last time?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'll have to look back through my email. I don't think so. I think, unfortunately, I think we got all our information from you for that.
Mm. Yeah, I
I
don't.
just kind of like misplaced it, and I've been trying to find it, and I haven't been able to, and I wanted to get back in touch with her.
Do you know how to spell her name?
Yeah, I called the two numbers that they had in the phone book of last name, but neither one of them were the ones, so I was hoping maybe one of you would have it, but
Yeah. Well, we could try. We
Yeah.
could try calling the school, I suppose. And,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Otherwise, we may have a couple other resources at Eastern that may be able to put us in touch, at least with the GLBT group on campus.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I know they do have one on campus. I don't remember if that's Abigail or if that's an old group. But they do have a group on campus. If we can't get in touch with her, we can probably get in touch with them.
Good. Okay.
So-
Another question that I had also that I see that sometime in the coming future there's going to be, well, the Sail Fest. And I was wondering if we were going to be involved with that in any kind of way.
We could take a look at it. I'm not sure.
Because I see Barbara Neff had something on the internet advertising for different things that are going to be coming up as far as the Sail Fest, and it brought an idea to me where maybe we could get involved somehow with that.
Well, certainly, I'm sure the Sailfest organizers, and if Tambria's watching, she may be able to give us a call and fill us in a little.
Yeah.
But
That would
I'm
be
sure the
good.
Sailfest organizers would love volunteers. If you're talking about having a group presence there, we'll have to take a look and see how much a booth costs.
Yeah. Okay. Because like you had done it up in Hartford.
For the
a
Hartford
while
Pride,
back.
right, for Connecticut Pride.
And,
But they had very
maybe
reasonable
we
rates.
could do something like that.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look. We can get in touch with a couple people and find out what, or if anyone that's watching happens to know, they can give us a call. What the pricing structure is for booths and vendors, for organizations and vendors.
That would be really great.
But I know
Okay.
Connecticut Pride was very attractive pricing
Mm-hmm.
in order to get people to come.
I saw the photos on the internet that you had put up there, and
Yeah.
they had quite a crowd.
Yeah, it was a good time, and I expect we'll probably do it again this year. If they're holding it again, we'll have to take a look.
Hopefully this year I'll be able to.
Because that was June or July timeframe, I think.
And that was
Yeah.
fun.
It was hot. I remember it was hot.
So we ought to start looking at that. Some of the summer, fall
Yeah.
festivals.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done moving, I'm going to get back into looking at a bunch of stuff.
I know Callie's been kind of tied up there for a little bit, but hopefully that'll be soon to be
Yeah.
in your new place.
Oh, by the end of next weekend, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The schedule is right now either the 12th or the 15th, and I still haven't gotten an absolute on that, but for the closing. So it's coming up in a hurry.
And how about the meeting, like on a weekly basis? Where is that going to be, the next one?
We're going to be moving it to Norwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll send you that
Is that gonna be
address. I forgot to
patients,
say
right?
that.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, well, it's not this Friday. It's going to be next Friday.
Correct.
Right.
Next Friday.
And we'll so that's the Friday of True Colors, by the way.
Yes.
Um,
So we may have to.
Unfortunately,